Hi, welcome to Nintendo Podcast System, recorded on the 31st of the 7th, 2015. Today we are missing somebody, but you
Matt's
can't
not
guess
here.
who.
Too late.
Nah, he's slacking. But so this one is being done by myself, Jay, Jack,
Hi.
and Sam.
Hello.
Yeah, just the three of us.
Pretty empty.
This will be interesting.
Three amigos.
Pretty empty.
Just like they do on the new Zelda game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad there's not going to be any Zelda chat.
Well, you can start now with your little bit of Zelda because you want to get it out there. Just say.
I ain't got any
Play
Zelda
Zelda
news though.
games.
I really don't.
Oh no.
No, that's what I mean. There's no Zelda chat.
Ah.
So
That's disappointing.
I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to the news. First one will be Super Smash Bros. DLC came out today, involving a bunch of Mii character costumes along with 2 stages and why am I thinking 2 modes? Just the one, I think, isn't it?
Just the one.
Tournament mode's
Tournament.
got offline and online play, hasn't it? So I guess you could count that as 2, I guess. But
I guess so. So yeah, it came with I can't remember the costumes now. Crap.
King K. Rool. You've got Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia. You've got Chrom from Fire Emblem. You got the Dark Knight.
Batman.
Well, no, it's the Black Knight, not Dark Knight.
Oh.
Seriously, I thought it was the Dark Knight at first, and I thought, right, I'm gonna call him Batman, and then I realised it
Yeah.
was Black Knight, and I thought,
Oh,
damn it.
He's gonna get called Batman now forever. You do realise this. Woohoo! So how is it so far? What is your thoughts on it so far? I haven't actually had a chance to download it and play it yet. So on the new stuff. So
I got to play it this morning.
yeah.
I thought the stage is really good. I think they've slightly enhanced the graphics, not majorly, but it's pretty good. But I think the music is probably what does it justice.
Yeah, they definitely added a lot more detail to the stages. You can tell that straight off the bat when you go on the Zelda castle.
Texture-wise,
Hyrule
it's
Castle,
better.
Does it still have the weird what they call the tornado sort of things that go around?
Yeah, the
that's
tornado's
in it.
still there.
As well
Oh.
as on the Mario stage, it has the bumper that strays left and right at the top.
Oh no, that was so annoying.
Menacing.
actually. Remember
Menacing.
that? Oh man.
It just slowly hovers left to right, right to left.
Yeah.
It's proper annoying.
Oh, that is old school. Love that.
But the music on them is brilliant. I love the music. It's very nostalgic.
Rainbow Road?
Nope.
I can't actually remember.
No, I don't think it's on there.
No, I did. I don't actually have the list of the songs, but they were really good. I remember the ones on the Zelda one, on the Zelda's Castle. You've got the Hyrule Field from Ocarina of Time, and then you've got Termina Field, which is from Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask, yeah.
You've got the original theme tune, which played on the N64 version. So obviously that's going to be with it. Why not? And I can't remember the others, but yeah, the music's really great. I love it. And both stages are 8-man as well.
Oh really? They're
Yep.
both 8-man. I was
They are
worried about
both
the
in
Mario one.
8-man.
Yes,
How is-
more
no,
mayhem
that's-
to be had.
That's gonna be mental. That little bumper going around both sides.
I know.
8 players. Oh, we got to try that out. But I think Hyrule Castle is actually a really good size for 8-player. It'll be quite a good one, really.
So what do you think of the costumes? The
Um,
Mii costumes?
Some people are just getting a bit ragey and are jumping the gun, saying that, because the costumes coming out, those characters aren't going to be the new DLC character. I don't know if I agree.
The King K. Rool one's the main one, isn't it, really? Because everyone's trying to get him as a playable character in game, and Smashify have even done a little picture of him. But it's
To some degree, you kind of have to just, get over the fact that they cannot add every character people want. They can't get to everybody.
It's just the time it would take to develop each character and
That as
create
well.
each character. I think it would take far too long, and by the time we've done it, I think maybe it lost the interest.
And sometimes characters just doesn't work. They try and create this character, and maybe it just doesn't work out.
I think
maybe it's just too difficult.
King K. Rool as a character would be probably very similar to King DDD, but
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought if they were ever gonna, I know King K. Rool was a very popular character, and so I know that a lot of people asked for him, and if it was going to be implemented as a character, I would see him as a DDD character, but I would have saw him like a range type character because if I remember correctly, he has like some sort of cannon in the games.
Yeah.
He uses like a cannon.
Mm.
So I thought it'd be, like a handheld cannon thing, or maybe something.
Well, yeah, sort of a character who's got that sort of thing and wants to try and step back, but at the same time he's huge, so if anything does come near him, just punch him out the way. So I don't know, he's a bit of a weird character to try and use maybe as a balancing sort of thing, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see whether he actually does become an actual character. It's still too early to say. Isn't it?
I'm kind of like I'm really two minds of it. It's either have these because we can't work on them, we chose not to do them, but have them as costumes just to make up for it, or it's hinting.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm swaying towards more that they're not going to do them.
I thought the same, to be honest.
I don't think those characters are going to be made. But
there's no
calling
sign
anything.
of Shovel Knight, and there's no sign of Isaac. Isaac, you were after, aren't you? So we've still got a chance,
Yeah, if Isaac comes out as a me costume, then I'll be kind of sad. I'll be like, oh, like giving up already.
I'd happily take a Shovel Knight me costume, but it'd be better to have the actual character. But it's one of those.
But yeah.
What about the actual tournament mode online?
I had a quick look at it. I cannot find where you can play it offline, unfortunately.
Okay.
It seems very, very bizarre, but I cannot see an offline mode for it. You can only access it through the online menu.
Okay.
I'm really baffled about it. So if there's anyone who knows how to play it offline, then let us know, because I really don't know.
Yep, send it to our email.
Or our other
Twitter,
pages,
Facebook,
which we'll mention later.
whatever,
We'll mention later. But you've got to listen to the rest of the podcast. Unlucky. So other than the Smash DLC, we have got some other DLC coming.
Yep. Splatoon DLC update coming in August the 6th. Going to be the biggest update so far.
I think it's the one everybody's been waiting for, really.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's adding a whole new ton of stuff. I haven't actually looked this up yet. I just know it's going to be a big update with new stuff. So
the main update in it is that you'll be able to play with your friends and like in private lobbies. It'll be all passworded, so you just literally type in a number and you can jump in that lobby kind of thing.
Cool.
The only problem with this is you don't get any experience or any level ups through the ranking system on there, which it's not really that much of a problem. But if you get to play with your friends anyway, but that's one of the big updates. And there's also an update of there being Squid Squad sort of matches where you join a team of people and you can play in different sizes between 2 to 4 players in an actual squad. This is interesting because there's one, I believe one mode where you can play 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2 on one map. So you could have 4 different teams on one map playing against each other.
That's really cool. That's what I kind of wanted earlier on, and I was thinking more of even 3-4.
I could certainly
how
see
mental
the
would that be?
Especially like our Street Pass groups and things. We can get a few groups together and see who's the best of the best and things like that. But yeah, overall, I'm quite happy with how it's looking so far. Hopefully, it just sort of plays as smoothly as it has been.
Hopefully, let's hope they've done some maintenance to the servers.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had that many problems with Splatoon ever, really. I mean, there's been a couple of times we dropped out, but very rarely.
I used to drop out quite often during the early like after launch.
I think the only time I've actually had any trouble was during the Splatfest. There was a couple of times it sort of dropped out here and there, but again, it depends how many people are using it, doesn't it? But yeah, looking forward to that. It should be pretty decent.
Anyway, is that it?
I think that's it for that one.
There's not much more we can say about it.
Or is it just?
I think there's a lot more weapons to come. From what I've heard, overall, there's over 150 weapons in the game altogether for Splatoon that we know about.
I'm absolutely broke on that game at the moment. I really need to play some more.
I think the next two are like a machine, sort of like a Gatling gun.
Oh, that was it. I knew there was a weapon.
A Gatling gun.
I just thought.
That Gatling gun.
The bucket where you
And
get
the bucket,
to...
yeah.
It's more like, you know when they paint lines on the road? It looks like that, but you can also flick the contents as well.
You can sort of flick it up into people, and it looks really cool.
Paint on the floor, but you can also do an area attack, which looks good.
So do you know how the Gatling gun is going to work?
It's probably going to be
a minigun.
Well, I mean,
rapid fire rate, but it's really slow movement.
Yeah, what I'm thinking about the Gatling gun is that what we'll do is like the generic thing what Gatling guns do in like first-person shooters and stuff is it has to build up first. So when as soon as you pull that trigger, you got to wait. It's got like a delay before it starts firing because it's got to spin up.
Yeah.
And then while you're firing, you're moving very slowly.
Yeah, that could be a bit of a problem, especially with this game when you try to hide a squid, then try and shoot out. If you can't really use the jump out and shoot.
Yeah, but the upside of the Gatling gun is that it's probably going to have long range and very high attack power.
Yeah.
So the movability is going to be really low. That's my guess anyway.
Definitely. But it's another interesting weapon that they've added in there. So
I'm definitely going to get it just because it's a Gatling gun. It's an awesome idea.
Cool.
About to try.
So.
Moving
next bit of news.
Yay, we got loads.
Dragon Quest.
That was it. Dragon Quest. There are two Dragon Quest games currently in development for the NX.
Yeah, the first sort of games have been announced so far. It's by Square Enix. Is that right? Square.
I think Square Enix makes.
Yeah,
I might be wrong.
Yeah,
Square Enix.
It, yeah. So very strange, but they were the first ones to announce it for.
Never been a fan of the game, to be honest. I haven't actually played any Dragon Quest games. So I have no idea what the game's like.
I don't think I have.
Never have I.
So none of us have played the game.
Okay, so we're talking about a game that we know nothing of. Wow, and I'm sure Matt has.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a very good game. I'm sure
it'll be interesting once they bring out some trailers and bits to see what it's like, though.
But it's good to see that there's a third-party team coming back to a regular home console for Nintendo, which is a positive you can take from that, isn't there? Really, it's it's one of those. To drag them back in, you need to have a console that can do the power as the same as maybe Xbox and the PS4, but hopefully the Nintendo have got that now. If people are coming back to it.
Yeah, but just to throw it out there for Dragon Quest fans, there has been word out saying that this game will eventually be available for 3DS also.
Woohoo!
And the Sony's PlayStation 4, which is
nothing to do with
irrelevant.
You don't want to play that.
But as far as I don't actually have a lot of news on that. I just know it's been confirmed to be in the process.
They're making games for it. Yay!
I still don't think that is further proof that it's there. It's going to be out next year, though. I still think.
Yeah, this must be in
It's
planning
still
stages. Yeah,
theory and speculation.
Yeah. But there was another game announced by Square Enix at their conference sort of thing. A new Final Fantasy game coming to the 3DS called Final Fantasy Explorers.
Oh, isn't that a game that's like a mix between Final Fantasy and Monster Hunters or something? Or am I thinking of something else?
Yes, so Final Fantasy Explorers is basically like a mixture between Final Fantasy and Monster Hunter with a little bit of sort of Zelda-esque camera work as well. It looks very interesting. I'm quite interested to see how they can develop it. It's for the 3DS. So it does seem like it's got a lot of multiplayer aspects to it as well. So hopefully we can see a bit more like Monster Hunter game, sort of people getting together and just joining in and battling random things. But there's also a strange aspect of it where you sort of train monsters as well. So it's sort of like a Pokemon thing added to it as well. So I think this game is just trying to beat every other game possible. It's just
They kind of tried to do that in Final Fantasy 13-2,
Yes.
where you had like the different monsters.
You sort of had to train and level them up, and they fought in your sort of team kind of thing, didn't they? But I think it's slightly the same thing. But I don't know if it's just single player only, maybe for the monsters sort of battling, but. It had some of the ones from the older Final Fantasy games on there. I didn't see Cactar, which I was hoping he was going to be in there somewhere. Because
It's Final Fantasy. I don't think it'd be Final Fantasy without Cactor or
everyone knows one. Chocobo.
It seems to be a ongoing thing when Square Enix makes Final Fantasy for Nintendo. They never seem to be, I wouldn't say the same franchise, but obviously they are. But I mean, they don't go on the same path as what the Final Fantasy does on
because we
the other
take
platforms.
Like Crystal Chronicles was sort of one on the GameCube, I think, originally.
And then you've got Tactics, which I believe was on the Game Boy Advance.
Yes,
it was. Yeah,
Tactics. So you know where I'm going with that, and so I think this isn't abnormal. Them bringing out a game with entirely different mechanics.
Yeah, it's the same sort of style of Crystal Chronicles sort of game, though, isn't it? The actual display, I don't know if you've seen it, but they had a video on it, and it looks very similar to that game style. So I don't know whether they're going to try and build it into that world, maybe, but we'll see how that goes. But I'll definitely one to look out for. Looks interesting. Can't wait to try that one out. I haven't got any ideas of release dates or anything like that yet. They're still very early on that one. They're just literally showing the video, so... Cool.
Awesome.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Nintendo has announced Nintendo Box, or the N Box. Essentially, what it is their version of Loot Crate, where you pay a monthly subscription to have a Loot Crate delivered to you, which specializes in Nintendo stuff. What that stuff is completely random. I believe this was only I don't think it's been 100% confirmed, but something has brought it up.
I think it's all rumours so far. There's nothing confirmed, definitely. But
a lot of rumours going around.
It depends what you get in the box, though, doesn't it? Really, it's if you could get like little toys and stuff and general things related to Nintendo, where maybe like shirts and stuff like that. That's
it's basically going to be like Loot Crate, but it's going to be all Nintendo related. In Loot Crate, you can get various things between clothing to little ornament pop vinyls to just anything, bits and bobs really.
I think it's toys, clothes, and other merchandise according to some sources.
So. Under other merchandise, do you reckon amiibos might be in there?
Maybe.
Possibly.
I wouldn't see why not. I mean,
And it's like, what about games as well? Would you likely to be download codes, maybe, or maybe vouchers?
I'd say vouchers.
I don't know.
Games might be a stretch. I think it's just
merchandise. Because the way Loot Crate works is that I don't believe there's never been games that came through the Loot Crate.
There's normally like comic books and little toys and shirts.
Yeah,
and
but
like
they do have Nintendo endorsed into it as well. So that's really
good. They have done an actual Loot Crate for Nintendo before, haven't they? I
believe so. I believe either a couple of months ago they did when you can turn the box inside out.
Right.
The box that you get in, you can unfold it all out and then fold it all inside out, and you've got like a box with loads of, it looks like something. For instance, the Loot Crate that we got last, you turn it inside out and it looks like a hotel block.
Oh, okay.
It does. The typical building that you see in like Batman or something, because I'm pretty sure at the corner it's got some guy with a Batman sign or something.
Mm.
And a couple of months ago, they did a Nintendo one. You turn it inside out, and it was an NES.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
So I'm kind of sad. I really wanted that box.
Ah,
But yeah. So that's basically what the rumors are coming out with about this Nintendo crate is essentially is just Loot Crate, but all Nintendo, which I think would be really cool actually.
yeah,
I
that's
would
a
be
good
very
idea.
interested if they do confirm it.
They're looking to do possibly, I think, either individual 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month plans.
Mhm.
So at least they can break it up for different
So-
people with different budgets as well.
Is this the sort of replacement for the Stars catalogue thing, do you reckon, or is there something else to come?
No.
Nah, I don't think so.
No?
Nah, I think the Star Catalog is going to be on the same process of, when you buy games, you get loyalty cards and stuff. So,
Okay, cool.
uh, what about a Wii U reaching 10 million unit sales?
Woohoo! Yeah!
Don't know why people aren't buying Wii U's more.
The same amount of Xbox Ones. Failed console, apparently.
Yeah. But
I wouldn't know because I've never touched an Xbox.
But no, I think that's pretty good actually for a console that started off really bad.
But you put it in perspective, there's one console above it is a Dreamcast. The Dreamcast got 10.8 sales, I think it was, something like that, 11 million. So, it's still lower than they expected it to be, but it's going up the charts, we've still got time, and there's still enough time in its back catalogue of games and new games coming out that could sell a lot more games coming out, so have to see how far it goes. So.
Okay.
So,
Well, I would like to see it happen.
No?
To be honest.
apparently, Amiibo's up to about 14.7 million units sold worldwide.
Wow, that is a lot of numbers.
Yes, it is. So
That's a huge success.
they've sold more Amiibos than they have consoles.
I was going to say that awkward moment when I made more money from Amiibos than actual
They
Wii U
probably
consoles.
have, to be honest, haven't they? Well, you say that, but 15 quid each-ish. Every Amiibo, but it's still for a fair amount of money. You can't knock that. Well, I didn't know that one. So they have been as popular as people thought. But the other thing to come from this, though, did you see how many sales Mario Kart has now got?
No.
The Wii U, Mario Kart 8, the Wii U. How many sales do you reckon it's got?
2 million.
I can't remember.
No?
Something like.
Okay, don't say
Have a-
no, as
Have
in
a guess.
high or low.
Have a guess, Sam. Go on.
It's got to be in the millions now.
It's over a million. It's over a million.
5
It's
million.
over
So like 1.5 million.
It's just at 5.25 million. So more than half of every Wii U sold has got a Mario Kart game with it.
That includes,
Which is
downloads
good.
as well.
Yes, downloads as well. Yeah, it does include downloads as well. Yeah.
Still, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's how could you not have it? It's a brilliant game. It's good on your own. It's good multiplayer. It's good online. It's challenging.
We're probably going to say it every time a new Mario Kart comes out, but it's the best Mario Kart there is so far. So, it's all round. It's brilliant as a
Except
multiplayer
64.
experience. Yeah,
Never
multiplayer.
mentioned that one.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Just bring back battle arenas.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, Joe
Just
keeps
bring
doing
back battle arenas. That's all I
There's-
ask for, and I'll give that game 10 out of 10. But as far as it stands right now, it's 9 out of 10. Just because it doesn't have battle arenas.
And to compare this to some of the other games that have come out, Splatoon has hit over 1.5 million sales now, so it's
Yay!
which is fairly good for a new IP. Can't really knock that. But yeah, cool.
Awesome.
There's one more game though that Jay wanted to speak about, I'm sure.
Go for it,
Maybe.
Jay. Go on.
Maybe.
Yeah.
A new game is due out for both the Wii U and 3DS coming early 2016. And it is called Terraria. Many people
Ooh.
may know this game from Steam, because currently it is a Steam game. Where
It's a good fun game.
it is, I really enjoy it. I cannot give it justice of saying that it's like Minecraft because it works completely different.
It has quite a different mechanic to Minecraft.
Yeah, I
Uh,
cannot say that it's a Mine. Well, it kind of is, but it's not. I just cannot
It's 2D
say that it's.
Minecraft.
In short, yeah, you could say that. Um, but yeah, so they have confirmed that this game is due out for both Wii U and 3DS, which is good because I'm actually more intrigued of getting it for the 3DS, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'll probably end up getting it for the Wii U as well because I'm a sucker like that.
Have they announced anything about multiplayer options for the 3DS yet, or was it very early
I
to
would say
say?
so they would. I mean, Terraria's out on other platforms as well with multiplayer compatibility with it,
Yeah,
so I don't see why Nintendo should be any different.
that's quite a big game to come to the console. To be honest, I mean Terraria is fairly popular around most of the other consoles, so it's
hmm.
Oh, definitely. You know, it
definitely.
is a very it's one of those chill out games actually. It's on my chill out game list.
Until you go like digging holes down and getting chased by
And
monsters
then
and
you
stuff.
die and stuff, and then you rage out, and it's like, oh, I'm not chilled out no more.
And giant flying eyeballs coming through the sky and killing everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Sound,
creeps me out.
that
I'm
sounds like
sorry.
our kind of game. So, cool.
So keep an eye out for that one. I would highly recommend it even if you haven't played it. I would
I think
recommend it.
I think I've downloaded it on the Xbox once, and I don't think I've ever actually played it. So I might have a look at it. Might pick it up.
Yeah, it's worth a look,
It's
Jack.
good.
Yeah.
It's fun.
But I might be too busy this month playing Freedom Planet again and again and again
Oh,
on the Wii
good
U.
lord.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. You should all get it.
Well, we'll come to that in a minute,
Yeah,
Jack.
well. But that's that. I think that will wrap up our news section.
But shh.
That is one big news section. We have done the biggest news
let me just
section ever.
let me just turn the light up. One sec. Ooh, there you
Right. What's the next one?
go. What's the next one?
What
I
we've been
forgot.
playing.
What have we been playing? Oh god, I
Fuck
thought
all.
we was finished now. I
Fuck
was gonna
all.
play a game. Right. Okay.
That's fine.
Next section. It
Wow,
is.
that was really happy.
This next section is what we've been playing recently, for the last 2 weeks.
Who's going to go first?
I'll go first, I guess, since I haven't really done a lot still. I've been playing Monster Hunter a lot. I've actually getting really into that now.
Yay.
More into it. You know, I went on holiday not long ago, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm actually gonna play this like when I'm on holiday and see how far I can get. Didn't play one bit of it, but
Yeah,
now
I
I've
was
been
very
back and
disappointed
I've
with.
actually sorted myself out. I've really drawn myself into it now, and I'm really, you know, pushed myself further into the game, and it's getting more and more fun. It's one of those games where it starts off really slow, but the further you get into it, the more fun it gets.
Yeah, there's loads of little bits and pieces that really draw you in. You're like, oh, that's new or that's interesting, and like with the different monsters and everything, it just helps to really keep it quite fresh throughout the whole game.
I just like the challenge of it. To be honest, I think some of the monsters, not once you've got the idea of how they attack you, they're still quite tough to try and beat. You've still got to
Mm.
put a lot of effort in to get the hits in on certain places on each part of their bodies to get certain items and things
I
like
still
that.
feel like they change their moveset every time I do it, because
You wait till you get to high rank.
this one monster, you know, I was farming one monster a couple of times to get this single item, and I think this must be like the fourth time I went in, and he just completely annihilated me. I don't know if it was over bad luck or he decided to change his mind on what he was doing, but I think a lot of it's obviously bad luck because you know the monsters don't really change their mechanics really if it's the exact same monster.
You wait till you get to the next rank, Jay, because they get much harder.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
understandable, but I mean, you know, at the moment it's like you fight them 3 times, they're exactly the same than they were before. But the fourth time it just seemed quite different. I was just like, it just completely annihilated me. I was just like, what? Where did I go
Probably a
wrong?
mechanic. There's probably a mechanic in there somewhere. It
So-
sort of ups the
like-
ante almost.
Hang on a minute, you beat me 3 times. I'm gonna let you win now.
Yeah.
But we did fight that big monster thing. I can't remember what it was called, but
There's a lot of big monsters.
what's the one where you're on the ship?
Well, for any of our
Oh.
listeners who aren't sure, me, Jay, and Jack tend to go online a lot and try to hunt together so that we can get further together. Although Jack tends to just go in guns blazing.
Yeah, hit it and kill it and stuff.
And this is
Keep
why you
getting-
still hunt a rank
How many
1.
times do I tell you? You got to capture it. You can't kill it.
Yeah, but it involves reading and understanding stuff. Yeah, can't be bothered with that.
This is why me and Jay are hunter rank 4
I think
and
we-
you're 1.
I think this is why
Exactly, that's what I just said. That's like, and this is why you are hunter rank
Yeah.
1.
Well, I'm hunting rank 3 now. We got me to 3. So we're like, well,
Got
hey.
carried to 3. What
You
did you
carried me to 3, yes, definitely, yeah. But I think this is why I like Splatoon so much, like, you can sort of just jump into it so quickly and sort of shoot things and
Most
not have to
definitely.
worry about it. But the same thing with Monster Hunter, you can enjoy it any way you really want to do it. You know, if you want to go around and collect all the items and get the right armor sets, you can do that. But
Yeah,
if you want to just go in and kill something like all gun blazing like I do, you can do that as well. So there's different ways of playing it, and there's different ways of it's different for each like player. If you don't enjoy going out and fighting all these monsters straight away, you can build up armors and other things straight at early stages to try and build you up to that sort of stage.
My best thing about the game is the fact that it's like a pop in and out game. Like, you know, for instance, if I've got, you know, half hour to kill before I have to go out, I can easily spend that half hour doing a quick battle on Monster Hunter. You know, it's a good gap filler for time. You know, it's just like, I don't know, you know, try and decide what I want to do for the next half hour. Then
I think that's the only real. Yeah, I think that's the real like hunt. Yeah, yeah. If you go on one hunt for one monster, it's going to take you a good half hour, 45 minutes to sort of do each or two monsters. It's not one of those games you can really do really quickly run through unless you know what you're doing. Kind of thing. Like Sam probably run through it pretty quickly now, but you know, it's.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely got to learn it before understanding the full concept of it. It's.
Oh yeah, if
The thing is,
I have to do a quick battle, then I would do a quick battle with a boss that I've already beaten before, because then I know I can, you know, kill it off within the 10 minutes. If it's a new monster, I wouldn't bother trying because I know that, you know, it will take me a little bit longer to learn the boss and to, you know, I can't estimate my time on that.
But
Yeah, I was
it's,
going to say, the thing is for me is I got to play Monster Hunter 3 on the Wii U, and I got a sense of the mechanics, the feel, how it all works. So that's why I probably feel I'm a little quicker with the game. But there's still moments where it catches me off guard with new bits and new pieces. So there's new things to keep me interested in learning. So I'm not totally like in depth with it as like probably some really expert players out there.
yeah, probably, yeah. Not me.
No, but we'll help you.
Yeah, it's been really good, to be honest. It wasn't when I first got it. It was just because it was like 20 quid or less, and I thought, okay, well, if it's that, I might as well get it and see if I can try it. I played the Monster Hunter 3 and never really got into it, never really enjoyed it.
I got it before it was cool in our group.
Yeah, but Monster Hunter 4, I think I've enjoyed more because we've been playing more like as a multiplayer sort of team kind of thing, rather than I have to try and solve things on my own and don't really understand what I'm doing kind of thing. I think it's a lot better if you play with friends and with people you know.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing.
Just Monster Hunter, nothing else.
I don't know. Have you been spying on me again?
Yes.
I
I'm
don't know
watching you
okay.
now.
Well, okay. Tell a lie. I played Smash today because of the DLC. That's as far as I know. I've been playing. And I played a bit of Splatoon maybe as well because of the new weapons and stuff.
Splatoon is literally all I've been playing, other than Freedom Planet, but that's on PC, that doesn't count. So, yeah, just Splatoon mainly. Got to level 18 now. I'm very
You're
close.
not 20 yet. Slack up.
No, I know.
We're going to be level 50 soon.
I'm trying. I know we can. Yes, it's gone up to level 50, isn't it? The cap. Yeah.
Not yet, but we'll do.
That's going to be well good. I think it's going to keep people playing it, to be honest. Once
I
you
don't think I'll get me playing. I'll get max level. I just can't. I can't be bothered with the rank one. The rank's horrible.
I wonder what they're going to offer as a dynamic though for the whole like
See-
it's level 50 now.
Yeah, but then will they
What are
increase
we
it
going to be
again?
rewarded with?
Well, more weapons. Like Joe said,
Yeah.
there's going to be over 100 weapons available.
There's over
so
150 weapons, so if you get a weapon at every level, it's
Going to have to involve more sub weapons and stuff because they've only got so many combinations.
yeah, it will. I think they know what they're doing.
I think there's enough combinations there that you could go with quite a few different things, but yeah, some of them probably won't suit them very well. Maybe.
I just remain a bit wary because I just don't want things getting samey. That's all.
But I also was playing a lot of the squid missions from the Amiibo games on there,
I still need to do one.
and I've just got the full armor set now, which is the boots and things. And I
Is that
also
for
unlocked
your squid amiibo?
the green squid amiibo. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm playing on there because you play them in the game. You go to the little box amiibo area, and you can just squeeze him on, and he appears in the box, and you can play his sort of. Basically, it's the single player mode, but with extra challenges depending which amiibo you've got. So with the squid one, you can use the what's he called? The giant squid thing. What's he called now? I can't remember now.
Kraken?
Kraken. Yes, that's it. You can use the Kraken in all the missions. So
Well,
apart from the ones which you have got limited ink, which is
I think there's
doing
about
my
4 of
head
those.
in. I hate them. I just can't do it. The one,
They're easy.
the one I got stuck on was the one with the invisible floors.
I will
Yeah, you have
admit,
to really
the
be
ending of
limited
that
on
is pretty tough.
Yeah, because you've got to sort of spray the area to know where to put your feet, but you can't spray anything because you're running out of ink. So you got to be very careful with it. And there's some of the best tactic I had was just miss half the enemies, but then you have to hit some of the enemies to progress on. So it's like, oh no, what am I doing?
And if you die, you go back and you don't get any more ink.
Yeah,
You have to-
That wound me up. It's like, hey,
was annoying.
start from this checkpoint, but I'm not going to return your, ink, but try anyway. Well, I ain't going to do it, so I might will start again.
And from doing that, the actual octopuses respawn as well, don't they?
Everything
just like,
respawns.
oh
Everything
my
goes back to how it
God.
was, apart from your ink. It's just a right.
Yeah,
PK.
it was frustrating. But I also, doing the squid missions as well. I did also unlock the little music mini game sort of thing on there.
That's just fun.
Oh,
I just like
yeah,
playing
that's-
each music while
Which
I'm on the waiting
It's
room.
basically a sound test, but the fact that you can play any of the music from the game during the
sound test.
that's what it is, though, isn't it? At the end of the day,
You can make it slightly rhythmic, but
well, yeah, you can press like all the buttons in a rhythm to make some noises happen.
and if you're in a Skype call, you can drive people crazy.
Yes, you can.
Oh, God. No, don't give ideas.
So where's my pad?
No.
But yeah, other than Splatoon, I haven't really played a lot. To be honest, I did have a quick go on some 3DS games this week. I mean, I've hit all the panels for Street Pass, literally,
Except the new one.
except the new one that came out today. I was like, you,
I'm not far off it. I've only got about 300 short now from getting all of them. So I'm getting there slowly.
I was 1-0 up with that because he was 2 away from getting all of them, and I was 8 away, and I beat him to the end. But I don't think he was really that
Because you
worried
spent
about
about 300 coins or something stupid.
I had 300 coins, so I thought might as well use them. Yeah. Why not?
And how many did you actually spend to get
I
one?
think I went through about 120, so
Just to
not
get
too
8
bad
pieces.
really, but yeah,
Okay.
could have been
I
worse.
don't know.
Yeah, but woohoo, achievement. Yeah.
Well, you got more panels now, ain't you?
Yeah, there's another panel I've opened up. It's a
24.
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi Life, yeah.
Tamagotchi Love Fiesta, yeah.
I've heard there was a Splatoon one coming as well, but I don't know if that was just rumour. But...
Wait
Maybe.
and see.
Wouldn't surprise me if I did. So what have you been playing, Sam?
I've been playing Smash, Splatoon, is basically what's been mentioned, but Monster Hunter, I've kind of set myself a little mission to get the Shigeru Magala armor. Very determined.
Was that the big dude?
It's the bit you probably haven't fought it yet. It's a giant white dragon.
What was the big dude? He was really cool.
What the
The big
Magala?
the big sand fish thing.
Oh, that's the Duran Moren.
He was really cool.
That was a good mission. I really
That
enjoyed
really
it.
shows off the power of the 3DS.
I've already got all the armor set for it.
Yeah. Oh, flip that. Well, we beat it twice, didn't we? So,
Well,
I had to
lucky
solo
we've
it
got-
twice because you guys kept disconnecting.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
my mission is to get the Shigeru Megala armor. It's amazing armor. Like apparently it's got quite like a rainbowy look to it when you get the whole set.
Alright.
So the mission only appears once every so often as well, even though it's like part of the main story mission. So it's a tough one. But yeah, hopefully by next podcast, fingers crossed.
Challenge accepted.
Change
Hopefully.
accepted.
Are there any other games coming out in August that anyone's be picking up or?
Not one I know of. I think my next
Free-
game is going to be September.
Freedom Planet? No.
Nope.
You know,
Nope.
yeah. What's
No, I never heard of that game. Not
What's
interested.
out in August? Yeah.
No, I'm alright.
You should definitely download it. Yeah.
No, you're right.
Nudge, nudge.
No. I've got too many games to play. Leave me alone.
Okay.
I still need to get. I still haven't got back to Xenoblade yet. That has
My-
stayed dormant for
My
months
list of
now.
games is getting worse and worse and worse. When I first started the podcast, I think I was playing Metroid Prime, and I think I've got nowhere further since that last podcast, the first one. So I need to go back to that. I've got Majora's Mask to play. We've got Monster Hunter with ongoing playing. I've got Paper Mario on the Wii U to play. It's just there's too many games.
I'm trying not to buy anything so I don't have this massive list because I think I'll be very upset if I got one game waiting whilst I'm playing another one. It's like, oh, God, which
But
one do
we're
I
all-
play?
We're all getting the Smash update and playing. How much was that? Do you know? All the actual.
About 14, 15. Well, okay, it cost
No.
me about 14, 15 quid because I had to get for both the Wii U and 3DS.
So you got both
and I
ones,
got
yeah.
the
Yeah,
collection.
ditto.
That's not too bad for both. £7 each.
I think it's about £6 to £7 for just one console.
I think it's worth it for the stages, to be honest.
Oh yeah, God, definitely.
It's good value.
Stages are
for that.
awesome. I love them. I'm still a little bit peeved that
Is tournament mode a freebie, or did you have to pay for that as
the
well?
tournament
Freebie.
mode was a free,
Free.
and
And
the
also you can upload replays to YouTube.
Oh, YouTube! We need to do that later. I totally forgot about that. Oh my god.
Oh,
We need to
God.
try that out.
Okay, just so everybody knows, Jack is very excited for YouTube spamming.
Oh mate, I love it. I've got millions of Mario Kart
i.e.
ones
do not
on
follow
YouTube.
him unless if you want your whole YouTube subscription list to be full of Jack.
Mario Kart and Smash Bros. You know,
At least there'll be a bit more detail rather
Right.
than just like highlights.
reviews actually Goku.
Yeah, I'm
but-
actually kind of curious on how that's
There's
gonna, how well it's gonna be uploaded. It should be alright actually. I don't know.
I don't know if
We'll see. We'll test that. We'll give it a good.
We'll
try,
test it and we'll let you know in the next podcast.
maybe.
You feel like it.
That's it now, isn't it? Yeah, because you know
Yeah.
I would ask Matt what he's been playing, but he's not here, so
Well, that's it.
Yeah, that was
That's
it for me.
Matt, what have you been playing? No, nothing.
That's it for this
Nothing.
section.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I've been playing Pitman.
I've been playing.
I've been playing Hello Kitty
I've been playing that football game, but I can't remember what it's called. Oh my god.
Inazuma 11.
That one.
At least I remembered.
Sorry, Matt. Next section. Let's go.
What's the next section? So, yeah, we're gonna play a game. I call it the word game. It's got loads of different words. Where basically, I'll start by saying a word, and then Jack will say a word which relates, or yeah, which has a strong relation to the word I said. And then Sam will do the same to Jack.
Tomodachi Life. Yeah.
Yeah, if you play Tomodachi Life, you know what I mean. But it's going to work in a three-way triangle because there's obviously three of us. So I'm hoping this will work pretty well. I'm hoping. If it doesn't, then we'll just scrap the
So-
idea and just go straight to the next one.
You're starting me, then Sam, yeah?
Yeah. And then as soon as you stutter, any sign of stuttering, you can't say or you know, be too long,
God.
you're
I can't
out.
We can't let Jay win all the games.
I think if whoever goes out has to be the judge between the two who keep going.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, of course. You know, the other two will keep going until it's one person left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll have a
Right.
couple of games of this and then we'll see how
We'll
it
see how
goes.
it
This is
We'll
going to be
see
a
how it
total
goes.
mess. Right. Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Get ready.
Obviously, it's going to be Nintendo related. So, if you can keep it Nintendo related, that would be awesome. Try to. Link.
Zelda.
Ganon.
Triforce.
Heart.
Bottle.
Milk.
Fairy.
What?
Net.
Hang on a minute. How does fairy relate to milk?
Well, I thought you said all like the Zelda items sort of thing.
It was a healing item, technically. I think he could probably have that.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, I think. Ooh, well. So you got to do it to each item then, not to like just say to the first one and go from there. It's each item you got to do.
Well, no, you have to do each item. It just has to be related to that item. So, for
Fairy's
example,
definitely related to
if
Zelda
I
and Link and stuff. So.
I could probably make a few links, but Jackson will back himself.
We don't have to. You don't have to stick to the category. You know, you can stray off as well to make
Okay,
it harder.
okay.
It's just that it has to be a strong relation.
So
you know,
from each item, we'll try. Okay, I got it now. I got it now. Right.
Okay, that was a demo. Demo.
That was a
right.
demo. That was an interesting demo. That sounds in pain already.
Well, okay, you know what I mean. Like, for instance, if I said Luigi, you can say green, and then Sam could think of something that's green. You know,
Greens.
the apple. Well, apple's not always green, but you get what I mean.
That
Right.
doesn't go into implement Nintendo related, does it?
Kirby.
Oh God.
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
Avengers-
Okay.
Avengers
Yeah, you got it.
stuff.
Okay. Try again. Right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, this is fun.
So which
Peach.
what? Is it me or is it...
So it's me, Jack, and Sam. Right. Ready?
Okay.
Peach.
What? Did you say peach? Oh, I lost already.
Oh, this is terrible.
I thought you said each. I was like, what's each?
I said peach.
Peach.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. One more time. We'll try it one more time. Right. Ready? I knew this would be a complete chaos. Ready? Right. Metroid.
Prime.
Wow, you really stuck Sam in that one.
That was a tough one, wasn't it?
I was like, I don't know what to say to that.
Prime.
You could have said like Meta Ridley or something like.
I don't know, I've already played like one of the games.
Oh, okay, that was a bit harsh then. So what happens now? Is it my go? Or...
It's between you two. I'll be judge on this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
We'll start from Metroid, I think. Oh no, we'll just start again. Fuck it.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you starting or do you want me to start?
you can start now. Actually, my turn because I haven't actually had a rotation
Okay.
yet.
Right. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, what?
Alright.
Ready?
Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Right. Amiibo.
Link.
Wow, it just went all silent.
God's sakes.
Skype's
I
like
did
that.
Mario.
Okay, yeah. I don't think Skype is doing us any favors, so I'm just
No.
gonna like skip this game now and just go straight to call-outs.
It was pretty a cool idea, but
I tried,
time,
but
maybe
Skype
we'll
is
try it.
being
We'll try
a
it next time.
complete.
Skype's playing up.
It's not cooperating with me. This segment is shoutouts. We'll be finishing off here. Do you guys have any shoutouts which you would like to share to the public?
There's obviously the normal shout-outs of all the Street Pass groups in Street Pass UK. Hi guys, how are you doing? Yeah, because you don't know me, Jim, and Sam all about Street Pass Southampton. We have actually done a regular event for a while because we've had issues with actual venues and things. But we are going to be part of another group on August Bank Holiday Monday, the 31st. We're part of the Southampton Gaming House Infest, which is basically a charity event in Southampton, where we'll be showing off some Nintendo games and be playing some tournaments and things like that. But we'll be heavily showing off some 3DS games and some Wii U games there, and also some retro games. I think I'm taking my NES along. I think we'll be playing that.
That?
Yeah, but just want everyone to sort of check out their group page on and tickets are on sale for just under £6, and there's £3.50 of every ticket will go to charity, which is Special Effect, which is a group that helps disabled children get to play games with family. It's very, very much well deserved. We just need support for people to come along and just help us make some money for charity. Yeah, pretty cool.
It's going to be fun, and we're all going to be there, and you can say hi and say that how much we have screwed up this podcast. I am sorry, Matt, for ruining this podcast. Okay, I blame Skype.
If you listen to the podcast and we don't really get much feedback so far. I've had like, a few places here and there, people said hi and things. But if you have actually listened to the podcast, you should come along to our event and you come and say hello to all three of us. We have a photo and everything, but we'll put it on the page. So
Why would I do that?
Give you a shout out and everything. So please come along.
If only we could get Matt down.
Well, that's trying to. We have to wait and see, but. If we get all four of us together, that'd be pretty cool. So,
Public transport.
Yeah. I'd say to him, just get around there. There's plenty of hotels around. So, yeah, if you do come from a bit further on, there are at least 4 or 5 hotels around that area. So.
And very near to the venue as well.
Yes, it's very close. The venue is a place called Engine Rooms, which is basically a large, I think it used to be a roller disco sort of place. I don't know if they still use it for roller disco.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty decent. I know we've got Nintendo bringing something along, but we haven't got it confirmed yet. So don't be like that. But we have got Nintendo bringing something along. We don't know what it is, but they're bringing something. We've also got Ubisoft bringing
Come and find out
along, and Ubisoft will bring Just Dance along. Woohoo! And you can play against them and probably beat them because they're rubbish at their own game. I didn't say that. But also
somebody has to thrash Neil.
Yeah, someone has to thrash Neil. Apparently, he has been beaten though, from what I've heard, by Marty of the Street Bus UK podcast. She beat him at their recent event they went to. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, so thanks everyone, and please like that and all our socials and things like that. But if there's any other shout outs from Jay or Sam, anything else you can
I don't have any, unfortunately. I don't know. I can't think of any. I'm sorry.
No, I don't have anything.
I will say now is that we are experiencing some technical issues with the call, so I do apologise so muchly if there was bits of the podcast that you could not hear because of funky sounds and stuff. There's just nothing I can do about that. It's just Skype is not cooperating.
We are
with me.
experiencing technical issues with our podcast system.
We might as well just be called technical issues.
Please understand.
Please understand. Thank you.
Yeah. So I do. I am. I'm really sorry. I wish that this didn't happen. But
I think in Matt's absence, you've done a good job being a host, Jay. Well done.
Yay!
You pat yourself on the back.
Yay!
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it for this podcast. I am Jay.
Are you?
Well, yeah, I am. I was hoping to have you say your name and then say bye and then Sam, bye.
Oh, you want us to say bye? Oh, right. Okay. Sam, say bye. Temper.
Bye.
Ah.
Ciao, Bella.
So
You
from
can now
all of
go-
us,